So last week you talked about sexism, Eleanor, and how like women seem to be like the one that's always right in the relationship, because if the guy tries to prove that he's right, women will withhold the sex. And you remarked on the sexism of that, and you asked me to respond, so this is my response. Obviously didn't really need to say that, but for me, I think your problem with this is that women are, it seems to be selling themselves for what they want. They're like, I'll only sleep with you if you give me what I want. But I don't really think that's what it is. I don't think it's prostitution, because they're not saying I'll only sleep with you if you give me sex. They're saying I won't sleep with you if you don't give me this thing. And I think that's slightly different, because they're having sex with this guy anyway, like whether or not he gives them what they want, they're having sex with him and they're enjoying it, and it's like a somewhat healthy relationship, it seems like. And then he's like, no, we can't go to Costa Rica to see your parents because it costs too much, and she's like, well, then I'm not going to sleep with you. That, you're right, that's not a healthy relationship, but I don't think it's prostitution quite either. But what really bothers me about that is not that it's almost like prostitution, but that it's the root cause. And the root cause is that women for so long have felt like we're on such unequal footing. We're at such a disadvantage to guys. And now that realize that we have this and that is withholding sex, we're just going to use it all we can. But I don't think that we should have to be put in a place where we have to use that. Like, it should be an equal relationship. And it disturbs me that for so long women have not felt this equal footing. Like, they don't get what they want nearly as much as men. And so that's what really disturbs me about it. But more than that, there are a couple of things that annoy me, sexism parts that like really, really annoy me. One is, well, not that there are a whole lot of Fortune 500 CEOs that are females, but those that are probably, I don't know this, I've never actually Googled them, I haven't done my research, but I'm pretty sure they're all pretty dang attractive, at least for their age, you know? There are probably none who are grossly overweight, there are none who are ugly, or anything like that. Whereas if you look at the men, a much higher percentage of the men are hugely overweight or ugly. Like, what the beep? Why do women are seen as this decoration? And so even when they're promoted to being like this powerful person as CEO, they still have to be attractive. Being a decoration is more important than your brains for a female. And that irritates me. Like, oh my god, it just makes me want to punch people. Like, seriously? And the other thing that annoys me is this concept of guys have a right to tell us what to do. So my friend and I, we were sitting in economics yesterday, and one of our guy friends, who's, he's pretty close to us, he's on the soccer team with me, but my friend was wearing leggings that went down to like her knee, and she it kind of like her skin was dry, and so she had shaved the night before, but it looked like she hadn't because it looked like there was stubble because there was dry skin. And he's like, you need to shave. And I was like, excuse me? What right do you have to tell her when to shave? What right do you have to tell any girl you are dating, or any girl you are not dating, to shave? Like, that's just not guys' places, okay? I'm sorry, I don't want anyone who does not know me very well controlling my life. Like, I would never go up to a guy and be like, hey, you need to shave your beard because it looks like or anything like that. If they asked me, I would tell them. But, I mean, what right do guys who are not dating us have to tell us what to do? Ever. Like, no. And I mean, obviously there are exceptions. Like, if he's your boss and he has a right to tell you to do your work, it's for work. But, I mean, like, personal issues like that? No. No, he doesn't. Okay? So, yeah. Sexist rant over. Peace!